Hi guys, hope you're well. Today I'm going to speak about whether or not Muslim influencers should keep their faith out of their videos or out of their content. So a lot of the time you have lots of these kind of Muslim creators doing incredible things, making really funny videos or making really good content in general. So what is really interesting is that a lot of the time their faith comes up, so just from having a Muslim name, for example, or just basically maybe like wearing a hijab, or even just the most simplest of things of like having a beard sometimes, honestly. But it's really interesting how people kind of change their opinions and change their thoughts, especially within the Muslim community. But you just kind of see people being very different towards them. Say for example, if they see them doing something wrong, they'll kind of ostracize them and make it seem as though they've done something so bad that they can't actually be considered to be an actual creator, and their content will go down generally, or something along those kind of lines. But is it really important? So obviously I am a Muslim and I wear hijab and everything else, and there are certain things that I know I think about before even kind of creating my own content as well. So I think about, I need to make sure I don't like swear in it, for example, or I need to make sure I don't talk about particular things because I feel like I'll then be judged. And so can creators not create content because of the fear of being judged? Even if it's good content, will it still be dismissed? Because obviously if they've done something wrong. This all started and this all came from what I saw around Adam Saleh and Yusuf Aragat and other creators like that, where they were obviously seen doing certain things which are not Islamically permitted. But what was really interesting is that their content became dismissed because of that as well. So if you see from the beginning and the like heydays of Adam Saleh, and when he used to create loads of like funny content and loads of skits around like being Arab and all the like New York, being out in New York and creating like pranks and skits, etc. He used to do really well. So he used to get like over, I think, 500,000 views on nearly every single video. If you come and look at his kind of recent, I'd say most 20 recent videos, you'll see that they literally maybe just about hitting 100k, just about, maybe sometimes, and sometimes even less as well. This wave of issues that he's had, whether it's kind of people exposing him or rumors that have been around the Muslim community and around the creator community in America, they've really kind of impacted his content. But if we look at it objectively, without adding obviously the religious layer on top of it, the content is actually quite good. So is it that Muslim creators will always be judged by how Islamic they are rather than on their actual content? So even if they make amazing content with like amazing transitions and amazing quality and everything, is it always down to how religious they are? Because it's really interesting how not many other creators, like for example with Christian creators or white creators or any kind of other type of creators, there might be like Hindu creators, anyone, they're never judged on how religious they are, but they're always judged on what their content is like. So no one will ever go to someone, for example, no one will ever go to Bhuvan or Karaminati and say, do you know what, this is against your religion. As you're Hindu, you shouldn't be saying these kind of things, you shouldn't be doing this kind of things, so your content is immediately kind of dismissed as not very good. But if there was an Islamic creator doing that, or if there was someone who had a Muslim name, and they were saying, for example, like Ajay swears in his videos a lot, that would be like a complete dismissal. Like within the Muslim community, they would basically be cancelled. So is it the practice of Islam being kind of taken over and being used as a judging kind of scale to see whether a creator is good enough or not? Are we actually looking at the content that is actually being made objectively and not taking into account someone's religiosity, when really and truly every single person makes mistakes and every single person will continue to make mistakes because we're all humans? That is one thing I'd love to know what you guys think about, and please let me know underneath.